Hi, everyone. Morning. My name's Patrick Lee. I'm with Natixis. Might not be a household name to everybody. We're a global multi-asset manager. We've got a bunch of different underlying affiliates, 23 of them in total. If you add them all up, it's about $1 trillion in aggregate. So a bit bigger than people might know, but the affiliate that's really most relevant in this room is one named Mirova, who's a manager of ours who's 100% dedicated to ESG, SRI, and sustainable investing. So what I want to talk about today is not some of the specialty investments they have. They have sustainable equity, they have global green bond, they have green infrastructure investments. But what we tried to do at Natixis was think a little bit bigger about everything and really put theory into action. That was a great segue. So in 2015, we, along with Mirova and a few more of our affiliates, launched the industry's first ESG and SRI focused target date series. So target dates, like everybody knows and loves, you pick your retirement year, but the real theme is ESG and sustainable investment drivers. So we were the first to market with that. As far as we know, we're still one of the only out there, but amazingly, we've had some great pickup and traction even with a short track record. So what I'm gonna do here is show a quick video of one of the first clients to invest in this series. I won't sing the praises, they'll kind of speak to it. But what I think is important is 7 out of every 10 new investment dollars in the retirement space goes into a target date option. So we wanted to find something that was actionable, something that was scalable, something that could kind of bridge this gap. And last thing is people ask about performance. Top decile since the day we launched in 2015, consistently. So the performance is there. With that, I hope we could show the video.
Shelton Group is the nation's leading marketing communications firm exclusively focused on sustainability. What we like about the Natixis Sustainable Future Funds is they are perfectly aligned with our values. So when we're looking at a 401k, it's important to us to have ESG represented, so environmental, social, and governance. That's exactly the world we live in. So being able to have access to that through Natixis is exactly what we need and exactly what we're looking for. And frankly, the first time we've had a 401k fund that aligns with our values so well.
I think from an ethical viewpoint, anytime you can take your dollars and one of your biggest assets is your 401k and invest it in companies that are doing good, you're kind of voting for those companies to continue to do good. I also think it makes sense from a financial standpoint too, and as a controller, I'm definitely interested in that. So now that we have the Natixis Sustainable Future Funds in our 401k plan, I'm starting to see a lot more interest from our employees. Initially, I think they were curious and they were trying to learn what these funds were about, and the more we deliver that information to them, the more we see that interest increasing.
I mean, the reality is that I think about my 401k plan when I'm choosing it, and the beauty of this plan is that I don't have to think about it or worry about it. I don't have to be as engaged because I know that the plan is taking care of that for me. I do pay attention to the environmental and ethical records of companies, particularly as investments, because I think the future is with companies who are going to do the right thing in the world, both ethically and environmentally. And so when I can support them by investing in them, I think that's my best choice.
I think that if big change is going to happen in our world, it's going to involve big companies. As an investor, I think that it's important for all of us to realize that there are choices and that there can be socially conscious funds and investments that we can make that can be just as profitable as others on the market. I think that for me, what I'm always looking for are those companies that are committed to making our world better than it is right now.
I will actually contribute more money towards my own 401k, knowing that I'm doing so in a responsible way. I think it's imperative that other companies are looking at ways to be more sustainable and socially responsible in their investment plans for their employees. And if you could offer a 401k plan that's also sustainable, that's an easy win for any company.
Thanks, and if you'd like to learn more, come find me or my colleague Dan.